Welcome back. So this one will be a lot shorter than the other two because I'm gonna end it in a little bit. It just all, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end this in a little bit and then we'll move on to oh, can I just freaking jump off of it? Ah, okay. But no, I'm gonna play a little bit more and then I'm gonna turn this off and play more probably on Saturday, maybe a little bit tomorrow morning if I wake up. You know, I'm going. I need to watch The Flash tonight. Oh man, what the hell? What? Okay, I was confused. I was like, I thought I had to go this way.
Maybe he's got something.
Hi, construction worker.
Hi there. We're from Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Oh, finally we get to see a Turian.
I'm Tyrion Cantos. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
None of you will ever be as cool as Garrus, but...
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment.
It's so cool to see freaking Turian again. We're definitely here.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking. You've been stranded for a whole year? Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Oh, sorry to hear that you've been locked up. Take us, Tyrion, not Turian.
Everything that could go wrong with our
Careful,
plan
guys.
has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy.
You phased through that door. It's okay.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
What time is it?
Are things back to normal?
It is 7:40.
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
Alright, let's get moving.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period. Any threats from the locals? So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting better.
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You
Oh,
have no idea
Solarian.
how much your arrival means to us.
I'm here to assist.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Yeah, and the facial animations are complete garbage. but
Alec.
Other than that, this game's been great so far.
Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk.
None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arms. What happened?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you.
My father thought so.
My father believed I am. If you trusted him with a job, you'll have to trust his judgment.
Your father won't be around to fix things if you fail.
That's no way to treat a guest.
What? Is that a Krogan's voice?
I'm Nak Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
Are you a chick?
It's nothing personal.
Are you a Krogan
but now
girl?
isn't the time
You
for
never saw
on-the-job
one
training.
Krogan female in the...
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
Oh,
You've heard my
it's a
concerns.
Krogan.
I'll leave you to it.
And I think it's a chick. That's also cool. Oh wait, yeah, I think it's
We're
a
all feeling the
Krogan.
pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
I'm
Welcome to the
date
Nexus.
you. Thanks for helping.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance to
Ma'am,
bloom.
the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
That's a good shot. I like that shot. Well, now I got a bunch of new stuff. Let's see. Codex. If you want to see that, pause the video. Oh, he wasn't here before. Liam Costa is a human security and crisis response specialist with civilian tactical training. His screening interview states that he was born on Earth, but his parents specialized in interplanetary police law, and the family moved frequently. Their primary residence was split between London and the Citadel. Okay, so he's British. Liam entered university for engineering, but left to train for law enforcement. Though initially driven, he was only briefly stationed as a police officer, and described leaving as a necessary move for all concerned. Liam was delusioned, and law enforcement service records show that he was not mirrored in crisis response to human contingent. Reported that Liam performed exceptionally in all conditions. Liam says that is when he learned the Andromeda initiative after meeting former Alliance personnel at a post-hostile relief action. His multidisciplinary skills set him apart, and Liam was handpicked by Alex Ryder to support the Pathfinder. Alec Ryder. Right, so now we got the Krogan. Again, I already know. Oh, is that Grunt? Oh, Grunt. Alright, so I already know about the Krogan and their society and their cultures. So if you've never seen a Mass Effect game, this is here for you. So pause it if you would like to read. I'm giving you a heads up now. Pause. Okay, now I'm moving down to here. I'm gonna give that a couple more seconds. So if you want to read this, pause the video. This is biology. Again, I know this already. So if you're interested, pause it. Alright, now I'm moving it down. Pause it again. Alright, I'm moving on. Alright, so again, I know all this stuff already, so here you go. Pause it. Moving on. Pause it. Alright, it's gone now. Here you go. Pause it. Alright, moving down. Pause it. Alright, we're continuing. Same thing here. Pause it. Alright, scrolling down. Pause it. Now moving. Pause it. Moving down. Pause it. I'm going. Pause it. Sorry, I keep saying this, but this is just for people who've never played the previous games and want to read this, or even if they have, they just want to read it anyway. So, pause it. Oh, oops. Alright, I'm just going down. Pause it. Alright, it's going down. Pause it. Alright. And show the Turians. And after that, moving on. Pause it. Alright, it's going down. Pause it. Pause it. Alright, it's going down. Pause it. Alright, moving on. Pause it. Oh my goodness, I'm getting sick of saying that. Alright, now I'm scrolling. Oh, I already had everything, so I didn't need it. Pause it. Scrolling down. Pause it. Alright. Alright. What time is it? It is 7:53, so I'm probably gonna be down in a bit.
As soon as we hook you up to all that juicy power.
Okay.
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion. It's good to have you here.
Choice do we have? How the hell should I know?
Let's go over the dock and check
Spender,
this, shall we?
you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it.
You look upset.
Alright, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec. Not how he died. I pulled those logs. What happened with Pathfinder?
You wanted me to be there.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
how do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Oh, what the freaking garbage. Oh man. Alrighty. Well. Alright, failing outpost.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Alright. I'll talk to the rest of them. And then I'm gonna go. I'll talk to all of them and then I'll turn off the game. So I'll talk to the rest of the people I need to talk to and then I am going to turn this off.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get you. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor, and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud.
Alright, Omega. Omega's a cool place.
But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
I'll talk to him.
This is a nightmare. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder...
This is the first female Turian I've ever seen.
Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Okay. First time I've seen a female Krogan, because Turian, because in the original games we never saw one. We heard of them, but we never saw them. What was the crime?
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Milken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Of course.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Milken I love him.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on...
Notice the handoff there. Too small for lizards.
You'd be surprised.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently, we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr...
Professor Hewitt, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Here it's in the life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradata's the space and mathways.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Have hope.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Try and stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So that is going to be the end of Mass Effect Andromeda for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like these live streams, go hit subscribe. If you want to see more, please go check out Magneto Alex Gamer, or just type in Alex Salcedo on YouTube, you'll find it. And go check out that channel. I do TV show reviews. I do you know, like you know what? Oh my goodness, I do like videos about video games, but not playing video games. That's what this channel is for. And yeah, so I hope you guys will enjoy, and thanks for hanging around, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone. See you next time.